Jack Squad, how everybody doing? What's going on? Don't forget to make it happen for yourself. Gotta make it happen for yourself. Listen, y'all, I done had a heck of a week. I'm still here, right? Anyway, welcome to Jackie with a Q. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Also, all of my social media stuff is down in the description box, as well as my email and my Cash App if you want to donate to my channel. Anyway, y'all, listen, I got several things I want to talk about. What I want to really talk about, I always be amazed at this. I want to talk about Xscape. These are 4 young ladies, started off when they was teenagers, made history, made money, good girl group, disbanded due to whatever they disbanded for. I don't know. I always thought it was Candy. I know it was the sisters, and then it was Candy and Tiny, right? Then they seemingly got back together, but Candy was reluctant to tour with them. But I think that Candy likes the attention now that she receives, right? On that Soul Train performance, she hogged the mic. She held the award, the statue, and held up the mic talking, right? Now, before I saw the Soul Train, Latasha Scott, the one who they all are lead singers. They all have nice voices, but Latasha has a very strong voice. Her and her sister both, right? Candy has a deep voice. Tiny has a nice voice, right? They all can sing. I had saw on TikTok, I think, Latasha singing, what's my girl name? I can't think of her name right now. Why can't I think of her name? Leandria. Song, right? And so she sounded good. Now, I saw another, I think it was TikTok or Instagram or something, where Latasha was saying she want to clear her name and so on and so forth. Like, it's beef now, right? She's not touring. In my head, if I was I'm an Xscape fan, but not like that. I like them. They were a popular 90s group. But if I'm going to see Xscape, I want to see all 4 of them. First it was Candy just stopping them from getting the bag. Now it's Latasha, right? And her husband, okay? Her husband, I don't know if the money right, the contract's right, I don't know what it is, right? I've seen a lot of stuff the last week or so about Latasha. I seen something saying she's got a gospel album. She's going solo with a gospel album. She has a nice gospel voice. Why not? Okay. Then I see that the husband has been cheating and the side chick / mistress is pregnant. Ooh, like these, I think that I hate to generalize it, but I think that a lot of men, when they're your husband is your manager, things go wrong. I'm sure there's some things that haven't went wrong, some couples. I've seen it with Mary. We all see it with Wendy. Wendy's husband is still, I just saw something the other day, yesterday, it might have been this morning. He's still trying to get some money. You going on with your life. You still want some money, right? Faith Evans, a lot of people, if they're mad, their husband becomes their manager, right? And I don't know, it makes me think that these guys really love them, or are they in it for the money, or do they love them for the money? Like, I don't know. But I think Latasha's husband is stopping her bag. And if nothing else, when you're a group like that, you have to think of your fans. When you go see Xscape, I've seen Xscape way back in the day at the Cincinnati Jazz Festival. And who stood out the most to me was Latasha. This is when she was, she used to be a little chubby, then she lost her weight. This is when she first lost the first weight loss. This was years ago, right? But she stood out the most. She's the most dynamic. She stood out the most, right? And I think that there's some animosity and some things that went on behind the scenes that we don't know, right? Could be something simple as we was all in a group and Candy multiplied her money. That's basically what I think it is. And, we ain't hear nothing about Candy because, I didn't live down here. I'm sure people in Atlanta knew all what she was doing, but Candy was at home multiplying her money. Now, we didn't know her on the R&B circuit. We hadn't heard from her in years and years and years. But I saw Candy when she made that song. I can't think of what that song was. By herself, when her daughter was little, and she was with Fantasia. She was, Fantasia was the headliner. And Candy came on first. It was Fantasia, Eric Benet, somebody else, and it was Candy, right? And she might have sung one song or two or something like that. But it was a song she had out. I can't remember. It was right after she got on Housewives. But and I saw her and her mom. I was down in the front, and I saw the daughter and the mother. They was like sitting above us right near the stage, right? But I think that it's a lot of animosity. And I think it's a shame, as great as they were, as great as they still are, that they can't come together. And a lot of times in groups, there's always somebody that want to be the breakout star, right? Sometimes you're good all together. It's the harmony. It's the soul singing. Sometimes you need to just stay together, right? But there's always somebody to think they're better, sound better, look better, is better. But I think when you start off as a group, you should stay a group. Now, of course, there's plenty of people who've been in groups and they branch off and be by themselves and become very, very successful, like Lionel Richie, for one, right? But, Xscape, they haven't made anything new, and we still like their old songs. They still sound good. They still sound strong. Now, I also saw something where Latasha says, she's got a beef. Her beef is with Candy. When initially, I think the beef was with her sister, Natasha's sister and Candy, and they made up and so on and so forth. But she says, because I was wondering it too, why did she have on a different color than the other girls when they were taking their promo pictures for the Soul Train Awards, right? She said it's because Candy's assistant told her the wrong color. Now, I'm going to tell you, I don't really believe that. She said Candy's assistant told her assistant. I don't really believe that. I believe she wants to... this is what I believe, just because I know people in life. I think the husband is in her ear. I think the husband is in her ear, and for some reason they got some animosity towards Candy. And maybe Candy is a bully. Maybe she is a whatever they, maybe she is all of that, right? But I think that when you're a group like that, you owe it to your fans. If you're going to be together, be together. Like going on tour, and it's just three of y'all, and listen, I'm just saying what I'm saying. If you was going to take somebody out the group and tour, you could have taken Tiny out. Take Tiny out. Tiny sound good, but Tiny is not that dynamic. She doesn't have a lot of presence. Take Tiny out. You can't take Tasha. You got to get back in there, Tasha. You got to go back. Tasha, you got to go back. I just think it's sad, and I think it's slap in the face to the fans, to the real fans. Like, I like them, but I'm not a fan like that. But I think to the real fans, like I'm telling you, when I seen them in the Jazz Festival years ago, when they was at their peak, when I seen them at the Jazz Festival, I was very impressed with Latasha. Very impressed. She had a lot of stage presence. Her voice is strong. If y'all seen that TikTok, she got one of those voices that don't require a mic. I mean, if you sing into a loud audience, yeah, but like, you go to church or you somewhere small, she can sing without a mic. You can hear her. She's got a strong voice, right? So I wonder, like, I didn't know that you could do that. We're going to go on tour, but we minus a member. I didn't know. And I wonder how the ticket sales are going. That's what I'd like to know, how the ticket sales are going, because they're going to be here. They all from here. They're going to be here sometime in December in a couple of weeks, right? I just, I don't hear anything on the radio about people being upset or something like that, but like, why would you do that? Like, it's your fans. Because without your fans, then you're nobody, right? It's your fans, So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I just think that's sad that they, can't get it together. They was together, then they broke up, and they got back together. Now you got a chance to make some real money. And I'm telling you, that sister want that money. Sister singing. Tamika, I think her name Tamika. She trying to sing. She ain't. I think before, what I think, thought just came out here. Maybe before she sided with her sister, because that's her sister and they were young. You mad at them, I'm mad at them too, right? We united, we stand. They ain't made no money in 20 years. So, I'm going on this tour, sis. Come on. Because that's the conversation I would have with my sister. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? But when your man in your ear, your husband, he's the manager. He gonna block it for her, right? But like I said, I did see where she's going to make a solo gospel album, and I think she'll do well. Was it "Deliver Me"? She was singing Leandra's song. Yeah, I think it was "Deliver Me." I ain't sure on the TikTok, but she sounded good. No music, a cappella. She sounded great, right? I wish her well, but I wish that they would get back together. I hope the rumors about her husband are not true. Yeah, I hope the rumors about her husband are not true. That's what I hope. Yeah. Anyway, y'all. So they going on tour with the three of them, They look good. They look good. That's the thing. They look good. They sound good. Why not get a shot and get, because I'm thinking to myself, like, why wouldn't you want to get that money? Why wouldn't you want to get that money? And then if you're portrayed as difficult, people don't want to work with you, right? But everybody's a superstar, so in her mind, she's thinking maybe she knows something that I don't know, right? But I just think that it looks bad when you're the one that's trying to stop the bad. That's a bad look. That's a bad look. Because, all of these groups, especially down here, y'all, when I tell y'all everybody comes down here, like, people come down here I forgot all about. Every weekend, Thursday through Sunday, there's someone here, whether they're small or big, because there's a lot of venues here, a lot of bars that host R&B entertainers and so on and so forth. Like, a lot of folks come down here. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this. Trying to go see somebody is much more costly because, let me tell y'all, the play, New Jack City play, with Trench and the original guy and all them other two guys, Big Daddy Kane, and I can't think of, it's on the tip of my tongue right now. They want over $100 for those tickets. I have never in my life paid that much, not even half that much for a play. And I love plays. But those are big name stars. Is it Flex Alexander? Who is that? I know it's the guy that was originally in it. Big Daddy Kane, Trench, and somebody else. But they want over $100 for that play. I won't be going. I would have went, but I'm not going to pay over $100. Everything is over $100. Everything. Now there are some concerts I want to see. You got to pick and choose, right? And save up, And then let's say if you got a date, that's a lot of money to be, it's just costly. It's very costly here, y'all. It's very costly. But anyway, we're going to hope that Natasha come to her senses and go grab that bag with the rest of her, whatever. They're not castmates. What are they? Group members. The rest of her group members. And, get that money. That's what she needs to do. Get that money, right? So anyway, y'all, that's my take on it. Like I said, they look good. They perform well. They're touring. It makes no sense not to get the bag, Tasha. Like, I don't know what she want. I don't know. Maybe she's the Beyonce of the group. Who knows? But anyway, y'all, don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, okay? And everybody, y'all be good here.